Hello, I'm Sarah Clark of Create Me Pilates, and today I am here to share with you my Pilates standing core workout. So, just as the name says, we will be doing this whole workout in standing, and it's all about your core, your center, your abs. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started in a standing position. I'm going to talk about that just for a second here. So many of you are probably standing pretty wide. I want to make sure that you're standing hip bone distance apart, which means that all of your joints are in a nice little line. So your second toe is in line with your center of your knee, it's in line with this pokey bone at the front of the pelvis, which is in line with just the inside of the shoulder, okay? So that's just going to help and keep our joints nice and healthy throughout the workout. Next, I want you to inhale and lengthen your spine up towards the ceiling, not by sticking your chest out and arching your back, but by really feeling like you're fighting gravity and creating space between your bones. Exhale and find a deep connection to your core, and notice how that lengthens the low back just a little. On your next inhale, bring your arms out into a T, continuing to lengthen your spine. And on your next exhale, find that center and allow the tops of the shoulder blades to just relax. Inhale and lengthen, allowing the shoulder blades to melt down the back. And then exhale, keep your hips stable as you rotate to the the left. And inhale back to center. And exhale to the other side. And inhale back to center, lengthening that spine, and exhale, finding your connection with your center, with your core. As you do this, the hips stay stable, the rib cage rotates around the spine, okay? We're not throwing our arms into it to get more movement. We're keeping this nice and controlled. The more control you have, the more your abs are going to have to work to keep your torso stable and to protect your low back throughout this exercise, throughout this video, really. Keep those arms nice and active, reaching out of the fingers as if you're shooting laser beams out of the tips of your fingers. Arms should get a little tired here. 2 more sets. And 1 more. Keep your arms reaching to the sides of the rooms as you widen your legs to much wider than your hips. Make sure that your toes are pointed forward, your heels are right behind your toes. Inhale to lengthen your spine up. Exhale to bring your right hand to your left pinky toe, keeping the legs long, okay? Reaching that arm up behind you really actively. Inhale to stack the spine up, lengthening the spine, and exhale to the other side. And inhale up. Keep the legs long, keep the spine long. Feel your sit bones reaching up the wall behind you as you bend down to touch your toe. And also, as you're exhaling, you're making sure that that navel lifts again to protect the low back. This may mean you're moving a little slower than me, especially if you tend to get dizzy, okay? If you tend to get dizzy, slow it down or go back to that last exercise. Keep that navel lifted, low back long. 2 more sets. 1 more set. All right, bring your arms down finally and give your shoulders a little bit of circle. We want to make sure that they're circling open behind you rather than forward and closed. And then we're going to do a little marching. Our feet are still hip bone distance apart. Bring one hand to the low belly, the other hand to the low back. Right here, I want you to exhale, and I want you to find a balance between those hands so that it feels like they're pressing on 2 panes of glass, okay? So you're not sticking it out, you're not tucked under, they're nice and even. You're going to maintain this while you inhale, lengthen that spine up, and exhale, connect through the center. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, lift that right knee up until it's in line with your hip, keeping the low back stable. If you allow your low back to move, you'll be missing out on core work. And to the other side, exhale, lift. Inhale, set it down. Navel's drawing in to protect the low back. Inhale and lengthen the spine every time. And when you inhale, lengthen that spine, you don't realize it, but you're getting core work there too. Because your core is not just the front of the body, not just your six-pack abs, but it's also your back. And it's also that length that you can find through your spine and maintain with all of those muscles in your torso. Two more sets. One more. You guessed it, one more for good luck. All right, from here, make sure your feet are hip bone distance apart. You've got that nice long low back, that stable neutral here when you're standing. You're gonna bring your hands behind your head, interlacing your fingers. Push your head back into your hands. Okay, find some nice length here. Inhale, and actually kind of lengthen the back of the neck by drawing the head up. And then exhale, feel the rib cage connect through your center. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift your right knee up. Bring your right armpit, or excuse me, your left armpit to the right knee. Not the elbow, which looks like that and caused me to move my head, but the armpit. Inhale back to center, still pushing your head back into your hands the whole time and keeping that length at the low back. Exhale to the other side. Remember, the stability is what's going to work the core. And keep moving side to side. Three more sets. One more. From here, bring your hands down by your side. We're trying to maintain that length of the spine. You're going to reach your right leg out behind you. Toe will touch the earth. Left arm reaches up, okay? Opposite arm leg reach. Right arm reaches in line with that left leg. You're going to exhale. Make sure you've got that long back. Inhale, stay lengthening the spine. And then exhale, lift that right foot up. And keep breathing like that with intention, trying to keep the hips stable. From here, you're going to be a little pulsing that lifted leg. Okay? Challenging the core with a little bit of movement. And set the foot down, bring it back underneath you and let that arm lower. To the other side, left leg reaches back behind you. Right arm reaches up. Left arm reaches down in line with that left leg. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to connect as you lift that left leg off the ground. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, connect. And start pulsing that left leg just to give yourself a little bit more of a challenge on the core. Keeping everything lifted. Do not let the rib cage splay. Do not let the low back arch. Woo, keep it stable. And set that leg down underneath you. Lower the arm down. Widen your legs. So they're much wider than the hips. And then swing those heels in towards your midline so that you're externally rotated. From here, you're going to squat down nice and low, making sure that your knee is tracking over your ankle. So maybe you need to adjust your feet a little bit to get that. I did, okay? Nice and low with the booty. Still keeping the low back a little bit lengthened, so that requires you to pull your navel to your spine. From here, you're going to keep everything stable from the rib cage down, but you're going to give me some side-to-side punches. So you can exhale like me, or you can just breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Whatever feels good to you. And pause and stand on up just for a second, okay? Keep your legs in this position. Just giving ourselves a little break. Maybe there's a hip wiggle side to side. Do it, a little dance. Then we're gonna go right back down into it, okay? Squat down, low as you can. Bring your arms into a goalpost position here, telephone position, wherever you wanna see it as. And press back 10 times. Keep that rib cage connected as you press back. And stand. And right back down for 10 more. And stand. Bring your legs together. Inhale your hands up above your head. Exhale, dive down, lifting your navel. Reach for the toes. And feel your sit bones up the wall behind you. Maybe your knees are slightly bent so you're not locked back there. We're just finishing with a little hamstring stretch. You're going to take a big inhale into the back of the body. Exhale, lift the navel to the spine as you tuck the tail, curl back up. One more time, inhale. Exhale, dive forward towards the feet. Inhale into the back. Exhale, lift the navel, curl up. Roll those shoulders open. And you are ready to greet the day. Thank you so much for joining me on this workout, but even greater, your body thanks you for being here. All right, I know it's not always easy to get to the mat. You did it, you made it through. You're totally awesome, okay? Ready to conquer the world. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Sarah Clark of Creighton Pilates, and if you'd like more videos like this, you should sign up, subscribe, follow, whatever, my channel on YouTube, Creighton Pilates YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me and have a really, really great day. Bye.